As things usually go, there's a lot of chatter from a ton of different outlets right now, basically all about the state of the Canadian economy. Tariffs, interest rate cuts, iconic Canadian businesses just like filing for bankruptcy or otherwise laying off huge portions of their workforce. And talking about the overall impact all of these factors is probably going to have on the economy requires a degree in economics or political science, which I don't have, but what I do have is a pretty good understanding of the housing market in this country, and more specifically here in BC and the Fraser Valley. Been doing this a while now. And hopefully after watching this video, you walk away with more information on what, say, the next 2 to 6 months could look like for the average Canadian. Let's start with Hudson's Bay. Sad, sure. Surprising, not really. I mean, every time you go into one of these stores, there's like 2 people in the entire place. One's at the till just buying like underwear, and the other's at the perfume counter just spritzing up all the samples, creating a gas cloud. I've ever only personally been inside one of these stores twice in my life. Sears went out of business a while ago now, and Hudson's Bay, I guess, was just the next domino to fall in these big, iconic Canadian department stores. And now from Canadian Tire, which is legitimately one of my favorite stores in the world. I don't care, they're awesome, they got everything. Go shop at Crappy Tire. Looks like they're going to be restructuring, which basically means closing a lot of their atmosphere stores down and laying off a huge chunk of their workforce. And just to pile it all on, we've apparently got China imposing their own tariffs on this country. I didn't even know we were beefing with China, but apparently we are and have been since October. So we're sort of getting it from all angles right now. Bankruptcies, layoffs, tariffs from the US, tariffs from China, basically getting it from every angle right now. Now, I know there's been a lot of doom and gloom and negativity out there, even just on YouTube. Almost every thumbnail you see nowadays is a, oh, oh no, oh, bad stuff is happening. But I still think if you are considering buying a piece of real estate right now, it's still a good choice if you're not worried about making a lot of money over the short term. Real estate is inherently a long-term investment. And when you look at real estate from an investment perspective, if you're not super bullish about the economy, the housing market, whatever, you need to look at it from a risk to reward perspective. So say you're an investor and you have a reward potential of, say, 2x on your investment, but a risk possibility of it, say, going to 0. That's not exactly a good choice as an investment. You would almost need it to go to like 10x reward potential to justify that risk of it going to 0. Now, I'm not saying the housing market is going to collapse or even really dip that much farther than it already has, and I think there's some good evidence to support that claim. I just think if you're an investor in this country, real estate as an investment might not be the best choice for you right now. And there's lots of other avenues you can invest in. Crypto, gold, silver, good old-fashioned stock market, equities, like there's lots of other things you can put your money in. It's up to you as an investor where to put that money. However, if you're buying real estate for yourself as a primary residence, I think right now buyers are at such a huge advantage, it's wild. Tons of inventory, tons of choice, low rates, low average prices across the entire valley. Heck, if you're even looking at pre-sales, developers are offering crazy incentives just to get the sales rolling. We're talking things like tens of thousands of dollars off the price, free upgrades, free finishings, AC included, extra parking stalls, storage units, you name it. I visited a new construction condo in Mission the other day where the developer is offering a layaway down payment plan. Basically, you pay your down payments in installments so you don't have to come up with a big bunch of cash right from the start. There's another new development here in Abbey where studio apartments are starting at $279 grand. And if you're watching this video, I challenge you, hop on the MLS, look for a comparable property in that price range on the resale market. You'd be hard pressed to find it. Like the deals are out there no matter what kind of property you're looking for. At the end of the day, Canada is getting hammered from a lot of different avenues right now, and I think we're beginning to see a bit of the slowdown these things might bring, but I don't think you should necessarily be averse to any potential volatility, especially if you've been waiting to buy a home for, say, the last 3 years. But anyways, if you'd like to chat with me about buying or selling here in the Fraser Valley, you can book a chat with me using the link below in the description. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video, appreciate you watching, and as always, I'm Matt, and I'm bringing you down to earth.